Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Now today is the first video behind my new bookshelf. They're so beautiful. I'm so excited. Today's gonna be my first ever bookish ramblings, and it's about none other than Queens of Geek. I don't even know where to begin with this book. As you can see, I had a lot of feelings about it. I absolutely loved it. I'm gonna say that this is one of the best books I've read this whole year. Yeah. Another reason it's gonna be called Ramblings is because it's gonna have no structure whatsoever. I'm going to put my blog post about this and have my review up, which will be much more coherent and structured than my ramblings on here. But yeah, I'll link my blog post down below, and let's get started on talking about all things Queens of Geek. So first of all, I just want to talk about how they're Australian. I related to this book in so many ways, but obviously them being from Australia, from Melbourne, just made me just feel so much closer to them, and I thought that was really awesome that they were based in Australia. I was like, you go guys. This was cute, it was funny, it was real. It just made me feel so many feelings, and I could relate to this so much, how Taylor was feeling this whole book. I myself have felt similar to how Taylor was feeling in this book, and the way that she was able to express her feelings was amazing. That's most of my tabs. Her just talking about how she's feeling. When I was going through a similar thing to her, I could never ever voice what I was feeling. I just felt like no one got it, and I just felt so, I don't know. She describes it really well in one part, which I'll put on my blog because I don't want any spoilers, but I just thought, yes, this is exactly how I'm feeling. And yeah, she talks about how she uses books as a way to escape, and I really find that in my life as well. You know, sometimes when I'm having a bad day, I'm feeling stressed out or sad, I just want to escape to Harry or into the ACOTAR world, or to just a fluffy contemporary, or you know, I can just escape and just be in another world. And I felt like you know, her love for her fandom in this book, I could so relate to it, and how she escapes and how it's helped her to be who she is. Oh, I just love it. I love it all. And another major thing I loved in this book was just the empowerment. I just felt like, yes, oh, they just are such strong characters. Like, I don't know how else to put that, but you know, they just don't care what people think of them, and they just completely themselves. I love Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. She's my favorite character, and she's my favorite character in that book because she's just so unequivocally herself. And I just felt like these girls and people in this book were just so true to themselves, and I just love that about them. Like, I was just like, yes. Like, there's one line which I will read out, so spoilers, block your ears if you haven't read it. It's really not that much of a spoiler, but I thought this was really, really sweet for her to say. Bear with me and I'll find it. Here we go. So, I don't know, I get a bit emotional talking about this book because I just really felt I connected with this book so much. And it's honestly probably my top read apart from Aqua this year. It's probably even more than Aqua or A Court of Wings and Ruin, because it's real. Like, they're just so real, these characters, and I just connected with them so much. One line I really loved in this book, she talks about how she doesn't want to care about what people think of her, and she just wants to be herself. And yeah, she just talks about trying to not worry so much about what people think, and how she's always been kind of confident in herself, and you know, that she's gone through things that have kind of changed that, but she says she's always had that inner confidence, or that, you know, just inner self-love. And she says, finally, I felt like the rest of the world is starting to see me the way I've always seen myself. Like, if that isn't amazing, I don't know what is. Oh, I'm getting all emotional. I would recommend this to anyone. I think it is an amazing read. I've given this 10 million out of 5. Well, if I have to stick to the 5 rating, I've given it a 5 out of 5. As I said, this is just me completely fangirling and being absolute gaga over this book. I just really wanted to voice how much I love this book. This was completely incoherent rambling, but when I love something, I just go gaga about it, and I can't handle it. Yes, definitely I would say a must read. It's a great, fun, cute, genuine, real, amazing book. And yeah, my next book that I'm going to read is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stefano. I know we butchered her name, but yeah, I'm really excited to start this. I've heard so many amazing things about it, and I'm just so looking forward to getting started. And I've already got the other 3 books because I just feel I'm gonna love it. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you've read Queens of Geek, what you thought, who did you relate most to. Personally, I related most to Taylor, but I loved Charlie as well. I just love them all. I just love them all so much. I just didn't want it to end. That's my only critique of this book. Why couldn't it have been like 3 times the size? I never wanted it to end. But yeah, if you've read Queens of Geek, let me know what you thought. Let me know who your favourite person was and what you love most about it. And if you like my ramblings, like down below. Subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, have a great day. Talk to you soon. And let me know what you think of my bookshelf. Because I love them so much. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've just realised I've looked at the wrong spot this whole time.
Oh, what was a thought? Wasn't a thought. No, that wasn't a thought. Maybe this is a thought. Nope, that's just a fly. Oh shit.
I've had some similar, I've had to do, you know, but yeah, like, if you like my little ramblings, like this, like down below, and I know it.